Hello and welcome to the Zine Show and Tell. I'm just going to post a welcome video here and show you a couple student zines. So just to refresh, your job in this Flipgrid video is a 3-minute presentation explaining your zine and the process of creating it, how you worked through issues, and the intentions behind your design and theme. I've made this Flipgrid video as a YouTube file that I'm imported into this into the Flipgrid. You can do it any way you want, but you don't necessarily have to do it with your phone camera, although you could do it that way. The advantage of doing it like I'm doing it is if you have a PDF version of your zine, it would be easier to show that version on here. So, for instance, here are some student zines from a previous course, and I wanted to show a couple of them to you just because they're fun. Here's one called Perspective. These were zines that students made in small groups together in a non-COVID era class when they were working together in groups, but they had to combine their writing from their writing course into a single zine, so they each contributed like an article, and they worked together to come up with the art concept. And so this one, called Perspective, features art on the theme of photography, of cameras, and other kinds of visual media. And you can see how they went with the cut and paste concept for much of their zine artwork. This is a cool spread in the middle that has a quote laid on top of a double fold photo. Pretty cool looking. So one of the things I saw in these zines is that students all printed out their remediated essays in different fonts. And so, like you can see in this zine, a couple students use different font types. So it made it look even messier. Maybe that's a choice you wouldn't make if you were doing the zine solo yourself. Here's a student who has some font in green. But it's okay in zines to have different font types, as we saw last week in the lesson. And back cover. Maybe I'll show you really one more here real quick. This one is called Muse, and all these zines, just like yours, is going to have a manifesto at the beginning, a collective, or in your case, a solo declaration of your purpose at the beginning of the zine. And this one is kind of cool because it uses this black blocking style. Cool. I'll just scroll through this so you can see some of the visual design. And I'm not giving a formal presentation here, but I think showing some pages of your zine and talking about your design choices and any problems you ran into would be really fun to hear about. So I look forward to hearing about your zine experience, and I will sign off now and let's see what you come up with. Good luck.